To all the homies. It's a little chilly out here. All high salute. Box State business. Um, I want to talk about the game last night. I didn't get a chance to do a um, post analysis or tell my thoughts on the game. Uh, I was doing something last night, but I want to say this, man. Regardless of how this season ends, we got one more game, and we're playing the Chiefs at home, which they probably won't play their starters. Uh, but we don't know, I feel like yesterday was postseason, bro. It felt like a playoff game, to be honest. Um, Burrow, Bo Nix doing enough to keep us in that game, man. And it was exciting, homie, for the most part. That game for the Broncos was pretty exciting, bro. Like, there was a couple times where, I was like, how the hell did that happen? How the hell did that happen? And then we just didn't deliver, and that's basically just how football goes, bro. I'll tell you like this. They have a lot of heart. I'm not even going to bash the Broncos because the young team, a lot of heart, homie. We went into Cincy, and they're playing for their playoff hope. And Bo Nix delivers, homie. I know for all the criticism of Bo Nix, that boy delivers. And it was pretty exciting to see homie come in the different parts of the game, homie, and feed his receivers downfield. Now, I don't know why at the end of the game they didn't go downfield at all. Run. When it's not working, this is the only thing that really, really made me frustrated, homie, at the end of the game. Because for the most part, I had an exciting time. I had a good time watching the Broncos yesterday, man. Exciting football. Our defense didn't play up to par like we thought they would, but the offense played up to par for the most part. Bo Nix hitting his wide receiver down the field for 2 touchdowns. Mims, Bo Nix, and they converted. Scored 2 touchdowns on some long bombs, and that's exciting, homie, for the future, right? That last play when the Broncos had the game pretty much in their hands, gift wrapped. It was a gift wrapped win for the Broncos if we would have just got 1 first down, homie. But I'm excited because the Broncos show some grit, homie. Like, years in the past, these scenarios, we would have got blown out, homie, and we took Cincinnati to the wire. And they got pretty much at the end that drive, bro, but pretty much, homie, like the Broncos just didn't convert that first down. If the Broncos convert for 1 first down, we have the game. We win the game. And we didn't do it, But for the most part, the game was hella exciting. And so I'm not really too mad. The only thing I didn't understand is that last series where we had the ball, why didn't Bo Nix just take off and get the first? If we get the first, we can actually run out the clock. So like I said, the Broncos had a gift-wrapped win, and they just didn't close it out. But there's nothing to hang my head on. I'm not super irritated. Just us being in this position, talking about the postseason, exciting. We're back to talking about meaningful football, and this goes to tell me a lot about the future. Like, if we can get some depth players and we can have a good offseason and we can have a good draft and get some pieces, the Broncos are about to start competing for some real football, bro. And I'm excited for that. What's up with it, man? Mall high salute to the fam. The game took years of my life. I can't believe we blew it 2 weeks in a row. The Chargers game, we definitely just didn't come to play. But yesterday, bro, that's a hard task. Like, for the most part, the first half of the game, we kept Joe Burrow And this is an offense that's been just crushing teams. I'm talking about just blowing teams out, right? Joe Burrow. The reason why they're not really in the driver's seat for that last playoff is because their defense. Uh, but we managed to shut them down, and we had opportunities. Broncos country had all the opportunities in the world to win that game. You know, we just didn't at the end, bro. We didn't close it out. And you can't give Joe Burrow another opportunity to go downfield and stretch out that offense, because that's what he's gonna do. He's a 5-year veteran, bro. You know, and Bo Nix going toe to toe with him. Come on, people. You can't be too upset. Like, I see people already calling for Sean Payton's head. Nah, no. Please stop saying that. What's up with it, Rada? What's cracking with y'all, man? We need to go in this offseason, homie, and we need to do our work, and we need to build off of what we already have. Forget firing anybody. Forget letting anybody go. Like Bronco fans that always say this, man, you guys are casual fans. Stop the shenanigans. We are going to be just fine, homie. So when I look at this last game, if you guys are up at the stadium, I think because it might be the last game of the season, I'm going to be up at the stadium. I'm about to go tailgate with the homies from Bronco Gang. My homie Raider Hater, big Raider Hater at the Bronco Gang tailgate. If you guys are up there, man, pull up. It might be the last game of the season, but let's go out with a bang, homie. So talking about this game, if we win this game, Broncos are in. I don't think they're gonna be playing their starters in the Kansas City Chiefs game. So it's a perfect opportunity, but that's kind of what I didn't want to go down. I didn't want the Broncos to have to, back in off of playing backups. I didn't want the Broncos have to go play backups and all that, bro, because I wanted them to be fully healthy, fully starting the game, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted the Broncos to do it off their own accordance. And last night, for the most part, the Broncos could have got it done, homie. We took Joe Burrow to the wire. Like, Bo Nix, the rookie, homie. That's why I'm proud of this team, homie, is because we went into a hostile environment on the road. Bo Nix doesn't give up, doesn't hold his head down, and he takes him to the wire. And if it wasn't for us not getting that first down, we would be talking about a victory right now. You know what I'm saying? But we can't dwell on that. We got a game coming up. So let's just, for Broncos country, I know it's a hard loss in this. Cherish what we already have accomplished this year. We've succeeded standards. We're talking about playoffs for the first time since Peyton Manning. We have something to really look forward to. The future's bright. Bo Nix is the truth, regardless of what you want to say. Bo Nix is that dude. He has that it factor, bro. And I love that shit. You give him a couple years under the same system, under the same coach, Bo Nix is about to he's going to do wonders for Broncos country. It would be great to see Wentz keep the Broncos out. I know that's right, bro. Big ups to you, homie. Congratulations on you clinching the division. I didn't want to have a scenario where we play your backups, bro. I wanted you guys to be fully strength for a weekend. That's how you want to go out. Even if the Chiefs win, I want to go battle their best. I mean, I didn't want to play your backups, because if we win, that's what's going to be said. They played backups, so it's not surprising. But like, there's nothing to hold your head down for Broncos country, bro. I know a lot of Bronco fans are so shaky when it comes to this shit. Like, they want to be up, down. Like, you just got to understand the foundation's being set. The foundation's being set, homie, and we have solid players. We get a couple wide receivers on this team. We get some depth pieces on that defense side. The Broncos are about to be a force in the NFL, homie. That's just the truth. You can already see it. If you're a logical fan and you're educated, you know that the Broncos are setting tone and a path to build a foundation to compete for real football. And that's exciting for a Bronco fan, because regardless, like, I think about all the bullshit that the Broncos have been through since Peyton Manning. And this is one of the main reasons. And I gotta keep saying this shit, man. I gotta keep telling you fools. Everybody wants change so fast, bro. You don't let stuff You don't let stuff develop. You don't let stuff develop. You see something that doesn't go your way in a matter of a year and everybody wants to replace. You can't do that. You have to let the progression develop and the foundation develop. You can't just automatically say, Sean Payton, you're fired. It's not going to work. Sean Payton's bring us the best style and the best type of football since Peyton Manning, homie. People are too impatient, bro. They want these results, and Rome's not built overnight. It's not. Rome's not built overnight, people. You got to understand that shit, homie. Like, take your feelings out of it and emotions out of it so much and look at the bigger picture. Because before the season, the Broncos were not ever going to be in this situation to the media, to fans, bro. Nobody even gave them more than 3 wins. And you got Broncos playing for a postseason. Yes, it would have been nice, but like, people need to stop thinking that it's a guaranteed W. You have to go take care of business because these teams that we're playing, they want to be in the same predicament. They want to be in that postseason. We're not going to play a team that's not playing for their position in the playoffs. You know, they're playing too. They're pro athletes, bro. The JP gonna sweep the G money. So that's all I have to say, bro. It's a, it's a situation, homie. Like, even if we bash out the Chiefs at home, even if we slap them up, yeah, it'd be cool to get in the playoffs. But most likely, I'm gonna be truthful, homie, and I just gotta say this, and I know some people might be mad. I don't see us, even if we go to the playoffs, we don't have enough depth all around to actually do anything in the playoffs. But to get over that cornerstone to get in the playoffs, that's going to be a beautiful thing, you know. But I see, even if we get in the playoffs, it's going to be a hard task because we don't have the depth. You've seen it in the last couple games, even before Riley Moss. As soon as one of our starters on the defense side of the ball, Patrick Surtain or Riley Moss, goes out, they shred us to pieces. And you gotta get depth in there, homie. Like when the Broncos had that 2015 run, we had depth all across the board with the Broncos on the defense side of the ball, you know, and that's just the reality. You gotta go into this off season and you have to crush it with you gotta crush it and have a good off season. So I'm not like for me, homie, I'm the type, I'm not gonna sway away from what I said. This team is actually some head hunters, bro. We just got to get some pieces. I love what I see. I love what I see from the squad. I love what I see for the team, bro, from the team. I haven't seen and felt this since Peyton Manning, and that's a beautiful thing, bro. Like, you have to be patient with progression. Patience is the biggest thing, bro. Like, I don't know what people expect. I don't know what people expect. I don't know what people feel. Progression and patience is what builds foundations, homie. Every solid team out there that becomes something, they have years where they have to develop, and it takes sometimes a little longer than others, bro. But they finally get it done. You can't just start throwing players out under the bus and say, I don't want this. Nah, hell no, because you have a bad game. Look at the pavement that's being laid down, bro. We got something to work with this. Hell yeah, Denver Kennel. That's the reality. That's the truth, homie. There's no reason to hold our head down. We, as Bronco fans and Broncos country, homie, we've surpassed all standards, my dude. We surpassed all standards. What they gave us to work with before the season, saying our roster was, what, 30th in the league, the worst roster, bro. We literally made a lot of people shut the fuck up. And they couldn't say nothing. And even because we lost, bro, They still can't say nothing to us because we succeeded their standards. We succeeded all standards, bro. And Bronco fans should be hella excited, bro, for the future. This future's being set, man, and I'm excited. I'm excited from what I see. Yeah, Bonito is a beast. And that's the funny part is some Bronco fans didn't even want him, said it was overreach for this guy. That's what I'm saying. People don't look in depth about what they're talking about. They just say what they say, and it's like there's no factual basis behind that, man. You know, a lot of people just, I don't know, bro. Fans are so quick to just, you'll see it. You'll see it, though, Bonito. You'll definitely see it. Um, you'll see it, KCBD. As soon as Kansas City starts having some under average games and start losing a little bit, you're going to see your fan base just, you're going to see the real fans and the fake fans. And you're going to be like, damn, bro, all these good years, bro. And now you guys are just bashing the squad because it happens with every team, homie. People don't, if that winning's not there and that's not a crutch that you can live off of in this NFL world, fans are going to start bashing immediately. You'll see it with your own fan base. We are only going to get better, my brother. Let's go, bro. Let's go. That's why I said, man, I wasn't even mad about the loss last night, honestly. I mean, I was mad. Don't get me wrong. I'm mad, homie. Like, we had an opportunity. I enjoyed football for the first time. It felt like a playoff game, and I enjoyed the shit out of that. I enjoyed the shit out of it, bro. Them missing that field goal and then Bo Nix rolling out to that right side, hitting Mims down the seam, bro, and him going over two defenders. That shit was hella exciting, bro. Mims coming down with that football over two defenders and putting us in an opportunity to go to overtime. Bro, that's exciting football. No matter what you say, bro, that shit is exciting. I was excited. And when I look at it, homie, there's nothing that I can be mad about. We put over 24 points on the board, put 24 points, went head to head with Joe Burrow, bro. At the beginning of the season, the last 2 years, they're the ones that everybody predicts to go to the Super Bowl. And you go head to head with that dude in a playoff scenario, an atmosphere, bro. In Cincinnati, man, you can't be mad at that shit. We made one mistake from not winning that game, bro, and that's not getting the first down. Bo Nix, I don't know his decision-making on that. When he rode, he had all the green on the right side. He only needs to get 5 yards, and we win the game. And he throws it. He overthrows his wide receiver. You know? But cheer up, Buttercup. To all the Bronco fans out there already, the sky's falling. Cheer up, Buttercup. Everything's gonna be all right. You know, this is the time when you show why Broncos country of the old, because old 1980 Bronco fans in the early 90s, these fools would have been hella happy, bro. They would have felt like they, you know, it would have been a good feel, homie. And I feel good. I feel good about what the Broncos did this season. I feel good about what the future is. You know, Bo Nix, we're gonna build off of Bo Nix, and we have a lot of shit to look forward to as a team, as a fan base, as an organization. We could be the Raiders, people. We could be the Raiders. Look at the Raiders situation, bro. They had so much potential, talent. They had so much excitement, and now they're back to a rebuild, bro. So count your blessings. First off, count your blessings, bro. Don't be trying to be Debbie Downers like the homie says right here. Don't be a Debbie Downer. Count your blessings and understand, bro. We are a couple decisions away from being a team that can compete in good scenarios in situations, man. You know? What up, Big Jero? Mile high salute. Dominic, what's good with it, man? Mile high salute to everybody. The Chief. Casey, get Casey Swiss are a bunch of clowns about to get whooped in the playoffs. Yeah, mile high salute to the Riders, bro. I hope everybody's good. We got one more game. We got one more game. Al Broncos, Raider Nation. I feel real bad for my Raider buddies, bro, because like, and I don't. I love the misery of like the Raider fans, like knowing that they really don't even have a future or a quarterback or a head coach. And even if they get that, it's the Raiders, so you really just don't. You kind of laugh at them when they get any kind of excitement because you're like, that's just about to crumble, you know. But man, we could be the Raiders. We could be in a situation where we need a quarterback, and we actually win a game and throws us out of the driver's seat for the first round, for the first pick in the draft, bro. Like, what's going on? That's a mile high. That's a crazy scenario, you know. So we could be one of them franchises that haven't won shit since the '80s, you know, haven't won the division since the early 2000s, haven't won a playoff game since the early 2000s. Like, you can be Broncos country that is not proud, and Broncos country that doesn't count your blessings. You could actually be that guy. You could be the guy that puts on the mascara and lipstick and face paint on game day, and nothing ever happens good, and you got 3 wins on the season, and then you mess up the first pick in the draft. You could be that guy. So always count your blessings and just know you actually root for an organization that actually there's hope. There's not a scenario where there's never no hope. Um, you know, it's you could be that guy. You don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be that guy that gets up every year and is like, bro, this is our year. When knowing damn well this is not your year. There's never gonna be a year where it's your year. You know, you just have to, you got to put stuff in perspective, man. We are almighty Broncos country. And you know, there's always hope when you're a Bronco fan. There's always hope. There's always some hope. You know, so you got to count them blessings. You got to be proud of what the squad is and what the squad does. We have, you know, imagine when you have a good offseason, right? You bring some players, you get some good drafts, you get some depth, and going off of this season and what you already have built, imagine how the team just gets stronger and it just domino effects to years and years and years. Um, you know, imagine. Nah, not necessarily 719. I don't think any Bronco fan said it's our year this year. I don't think any Bronco fan or anybody in the media has said this is our year last year or this year. I think all Bronco fans and the standards for Broncos country was like 3 games. I don't think nobody even had us winning over 500. Like, so, you know, that can't be the aspect of Broncos country. But I'll tell you what, you let every Raider fan before the season tell you what they were gonna do. The Raider fans thought AP was the coach when this fool don't have no resume. They had the worst quarterback room in the AFC West, and they will tell you, they will paint this picture like they had an opportunity to win over 500 games. That shit deflated quick. Raider fans, I think every single Raider content creator out there and every Raider fan that I know, they done disappeared, bro. Them fools, the Raiders nation is in such shambles, bro. There's no excitement. Them fools they done went to return all their makeup. Them fools are like, nah, this ain't our year. We try to tell you dudes, bro. As Bronco fans, we try to tell you, bro, what the fuck are you fools getting excited for? Shit your ass down. That shit funny to me. You better go sit down and understand you are the Raiders. You are not, and the shenanigans on even getting overhyped because you ain't did shit since '80s. Why did you think? What was the point of you thinking that you even had an opportunity to be decent? The Raider fans is crazy, bro. I hope Cincinnati. Oh man, Cincinnati. They hopefully, but what are they gonna do? Man, this is another thing. And we know Denver not being Kansas City. And this is another thing is, bro, what is your team trendy? What team do you you play for the Bengals or you like the Bengals? Another thing is too, bro. This is the terrible shit about like the Bengals and the Bills and the Ravens, right? Oh, you're a Kansas City Chief fan? Uh Well, first and foremost, congratulations to you clinching the division, but fuck the Queefs. I'm gonna say it again. Um, it is what it is. You guys have the upper hand, homie, and you guys clinched first seed in the playoffs, definitely. Um, but like I said, cherish all these years, and I told the Kansas City Chief fans this: cherish all these years because when it ends, when it's done, we know that your franchise don't do it in spurts. So you guys need enough firepower to be able to talk for the next 50 years. After Patrick Mahomes is gone and your regime and the head honchos are gone at the Chiefs, you know damn well you're not returning to the top spot ever again. You will be another Dallas Cowboys franchise, a dynasty, but it's not in your history to do it over years and eras. So, you got to get it all the way in. So party like a rock star and cherish it. Be cocky. Be that them fans that just don't just do what you have to do. Because once it's gone, we know your franchise doesn't have it in you to do it in spurts. You'll be a one-hit wonder franchise, a has-been when it's 20 years down the road. So Swift blows the refs just to help them. But congratulations, though. I can't take none from you. You can't take none from the Chiefs in this era. But to the other teams that are chasing these dudes that have an opportunity, man, it sucks for you because your quarterbacks are in their prime, and Patrick Mahomes just like kind of just solidified that top spot that the other quarterbacks that get all this praise will never ever be a champion. If it don't happen for these teams this year, when Patrick Mahomes is actually having kind of a down year, I just can't see you ever winning a championship. You know, can't see it. Mo, hi, salute. I hope you guys are all good though. George, I'm a proud trader. He said I'm a proud trader. What up? Yeah, but I'm going to Loco said woke up 15 to 1 team. It's hanging out. A thread. Mo, hi, salute. Like I said, man. I said, I don't know if I should reference you, Mr. Brown. I don't even know. I think let's talk about the Browns though. how do you go from the Brown squad, bro? This team, man, the dog pound, and that's probably why your ass is mad because John Elway took them cookies in the '80s, man, the AFC Championship. He took them cookies. You guys drove, and then John Elway had to remind you guys how you do it. He went down that field, homie, the 80-yard drive down the Browns' neck, slapped them up a little bit, took their cookies, and every Brown fan out there, and you guys are still booty. The Browns are still booty to this day. I don't even reference you as a Chief fan. I'm referencing you as your real fan. They still booty till to these days, bro. The Browns absolutely are shit. You look at every Brown season since the 80s, since them almost going to the Super Bowl, and that fools is just an example of what it is to be NFL trash. And you have to hold that big L because that was your first team, bro, till you bandwagon the Kansas City Chiefs, you know? Till you bandwagon them Chief boys, Browns has always been your team. And this is why I say to everybody else and a lot of people out there, that's the perfect reason. That's the perfect reason and example why we as Broncos country, the real ones, bro, we could never ever feed into what a suspect Chief fan has to say, because a lot of the fan base is fraudulent. He's the main example right here. This guy right here, he went from being a Browns fan to this year jumping on the Queefs fan base, and now he has all the heart. When for a long time, because of the Browns, he had to tuck that tail. That fool couldn't. He wasn't even allowed to talk. They had the muzzle on the homie. So tough. They had the muzzle on that boy. He couldn't even talk. So he said, "Hey, I'm not proud of being a Quee fan. I'm not proud of being a Browns fan, so I'm gonna bandwagon where I have a voice, where I finally got a voice." The homie said, "Hey, I've been beat so much like a woman that's in domestic relationships, and now you give that female a little freedom. He gonna talk." He said, "I'm gonna talk." He said, "I'm gonna talk till the wheels fall off because them Brown boys ain't giving me no firepower, so I have to bandwagon to the Chiefs." And this ain't even speculation, people. This is exactly what he said. He's a two-teamer. Thank you, Jordan. A real Chief fan. A real Chief fan. See, now Jordan Francis, that's my real Chief buddy right there, man. Congratulations to the real Chief fans, Jordan Francis. But the guy above you, the guy with the Queefs logo, Jordan, you know me and you, my brother, my real Chief brother. This guy right here, he's such a fraud. That fool used to be a Browns fan, jumped onto the Chiefs bandwagon. He'll tell you, I'm the biggest bandwagon out there. And that's why you cannot stamp that fool as one of yours, bro. I work there. And in case you still don't have, I know what's up with that. You would think that the Super Bowl champions back to back, bro, would get a new stadium, but their owners are like, "Fuck you, fools." You don't get no new stadium, bro, because once it's over with, you guys are just gonna go back to being shit, just like the stadium. And I have a question too. I have a question. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever in your life seen a championship team, right? A championship team, and there's parts of their stadium that's empty. That's why I know the fan base, not the real ones, because I dig the real ones, like my boy Jordan Task. There's a couple Ace Boogie out there, bro. A couple good ones. My homie BK, the Chief fan, Purdy Eyes, like the real Chief fans that I've messed with. Like the ones that's been here since a long time that I know, definitely not no bandwagons. The real ones, the ones that I know that are authentic. I have a question to you guys. How are you guys champions, right? Back to back. How are you guys back to back Super Bowl champions? And there's still empty seats in the stadium. Like, not hating at all. But how is half of your like the yellow part of your stadium? That shit is empty, and you guys are champions. Like, what is that all about? Because I'd never seen a championship team have empty seats like that. I don't understand that. I need to know that. We need to investigate. Why do nobody ever fill up that part of the stadium? And you're champions. Like, you would think that part of the stadium would still be filled up. But maybe it's just not amped up for the kingdom as they make it out to be. I don't know. Let me know. I was born and raised in Denver. Let's go, big goat. Teams I will always go for. You go to soil. Let's go, man. Good or bad. That's what we do, bro. We don't disappear. We definitely don't say, "Hey, we're down with a new team," just because the Broncos are not good. You got to look at people like this boy right here, Ako, whatever his name. He came out of nowhere too, people. Like, you got to look at this dude and say, "I never want to be that dude. I never want to be that guy where I had to bandwagon because the Browns were straight booty cheeks. And I had to bandwagon a team that right now is one of the best in the NFL." Like, it tells a lot about who a person really is in real life. Like if you can bandwagon that quick, if you can actually bandwagon two teams that quick, you're just not a good person. and in your heart, you're just not a good person. If you have the nuts to really bandwagon because the Browns ain't good, it kind of shows that you might have them female traits, bro. I don't disappear. Thank you, Jordan, bro. Tell this guy, bro. Let him know what a real Chief fan's all about. Let him know. Let him know the definition of a real Chief fan, what it really means to be a Chief. Because I don't think this guy really knows what it is to be a Chief fan. I think he wasn't even around when the Chiefs were bad, bro. He wasn't around, so he don't really know what it is to be a real fan. And the real fans gotta let it be known. You can't do that. You get exiled out. See, you're right now. Right now, this dude is getting exiled out by other Chief fans because the real Chief fans see through that shit and they be like, bro, you were not around through the hardships. You don't get to celebrate through the good times. You're not one of us. Oh, Jesus, bro. I would hate to even be second guessed by one of my fans, one of my Bronco countries. I would hate to be somebody be like, bro, you weren't around for the bad times. How are you a Bronco fan? I'm glad I don't have them problems. I'm glad I don't have them problems. I'm glad I don't have them problems. I would never, man, I'm glad that nobody can ever say, hey, bro, you were a two-teamer. You were a two-teamer. And you know what's bad about it is people that do that, they actually think that they can do that. They actually think that's right. They think that that's a good action. Like real fans, that's the difference between real fans and fake fans. The real fans will never accept that shit. The real fans will never accept that shit. The real fans will always say, hey, bro, even if you represent our logo, you don't get to celebrate. You'll never know what it is to be one of us. You're an outsider looking in. You're one of them out-of-towners. In the life we live, we call that shit the out-of-towners. You an out-of-towner. You an out-of-towner, young man. You probably ain't even been to Kansas City in your life. I probably spent more time in your city, in Kansas City, Missouri, than you have. That's how much of an out-of-towner you are, an outsider you are. I've been in the city limits of Kansas City, Missouri. I lived over there. You probably ain't even walked in that soil, bro. You probably one of them dudes that ain't even from that area. And no disrespect to the outside fools that represent teams, but you probably ain't never even been to the 20s and 30s and Nob Hill and Prospect and the Plaza. You probably ain't been to any of them places. You probably don't even know what I'm talking about, Rada. You probably don't even know that highway that's by the Royal Stadium where the Kansas City Chiefs Stadium's at. Arrowhead, that highway. You probably couldn't even tell me what Kansas City, Missouri looked like. You probably couldn't tell me what Kansas City, Kansas looked like. You probably don't even know where they separate because you ain't an authentic Chief fan. You don't know none about them boys out there. This fool's exposing himself. Big exposed. That's all them places don't even have something to do with the hood, buddy. That's how I know you're a fraudulent, bro. That don't even have nothing to do with the hood. The Plaza is not the hood, bro. But that's a monumental thing in Kansas City, Missouri, buddy. I trooped through that whole place. See, I'm more in that aspect of you. You don't even know about your own state because you're an out-of-towner. You're an outsider. You're an outsider. Yeah. I'm not, it's not to explain to you, bro. I'm not going to explain that to you. It's not for, you should know if that's your team, but that's not your home team because you're a bandwagon. You're an outsider. You're one of the illegal immigrants, bro. You're like, you know how the United States says illegal immigrants? You're an illegal immigrant to the Kansas City fan base. They don't take you. They don't accept you. You're not accepted because you yourself said you're a Browns fan. So that's why you'll never be accepted. You'll never be accepted. No matter how much you put on, no matter the jersey you put on, no matter if you watch reruns of Patrick Mahomes, you'll never be accepted because you're not authentic. You're a Browns fan. You come from a long line of losing. That's why you're a bandwagon Chief fan from the get-go, because your team sucks, the Browns. The Browns are your team, bro, and you had a bandwagon because the Browns are booty, bro. The Browns are caca. I could tell you more about the city that you say you represent, bro. That's sad. I can tell you more about the city that you say you represent, bro. You know why? Because you're not really authentic, bro. Hey, I got a string. I need to. Oh, let's get the screenshot real quick. I got to screenshot that shit right there. Boom. Don't ever look at that, bro. Browns and Chiefs Nation, bro. That's shenanigans, bro. And in his South, he lives two lives. That's the type of dude that will work a manly man job and then at night put on drag. This fool will be in the comfort of his house and put on a dress. He lives that two lives, man. He lives two lives. He's one of them two lifers, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's one of them dudes that he couldn't stay loyal to the soil because the Browns are absolutely caca. So in order to feel any type of way like he's kind of a winner, because his whole life he's probably been let down, just a loser, Big Al's, because if he's a Browns fan, Big Al's. And then that, on top of that, there's another team in that division that his whole life has just tremendously just dominated that division, the Steelers. So he feeling some type of way all the way around because them Steeler boys they done held so many trophies in this fool's face. So he had to bandwagon to the Queefs, bro, just to feel any importance, knowing every time he looks in that mirror, that boy like, bro, I'm a fraud. Good game. Hey, Big Dashney, man. Good game. Shout out to your team, bro. Shout out to the real fans. Shout out to all the real fans on here, bro. Mall high salute. People who go for two NFL teams. Yeah, hey, go. You can't, you can't you can't blame this guy too much though, but we could never do that. That's not in our soul. That's not in our DNA, go to be a two-teamer. We don't understand that shit because Broncos, a lot of Bronco fans, they just have that passion. Broncos country or nothing. Broncos country or nothing. The rest of these dudes, bro, that's why like I'm glad that I actually know the real Chief fans, like my real Chief buddies, bro. And I'm glad that I know that there's actually some real Chief fans, like I named them already, because the rest of that fan base, a lot of the fans out there, man, they're just a big ass thing of suspect, homie. I'll tell you this, and this is the truth. When I lived out there, ACO, when I lived out there, or ACO LK, when I lived out there, bro, let me put you up on game, bro. So when you're by the stadium, because you probably don't even know, you got to pass that highway that goes by the Royal Stadium and the Chiefs, and all throughout that city, when I was living out there, bro, the city couldn't even really get behind the Chiefs the way that they get at right now. So it was very disheartening at that aspect of Chiefs spirit. You didn't really see it even out there in them limits. As a Bronco fan that painted that city orange and blue, and there was a lot of Bronco bandwagons out there at the time, you didn't really see the Chiefs spirit. You're like, you bring the spirit on the comments, right? You're probably the biggest spirited guy when it comes to the Chiefs, bro. You didn't really see that spirit, because you know why? Because the Chiefs spirit, the kingdom, this thing that you glorify, that was only in certain fans, bro. It wasn't even in the city of Kansas City, Missouri, and Kansas City, Kansas. There was so many people that represented other teams out there, bro, because at that moment, the kingdom wasn't even a thing that you put out there. I'm from the kingdom. You know why? Because for a long time, the Chiefs were absolutely NFL trash. I hope you come out here. I hope your ass come out here. You coming out here this Sunday? You coming out here this Sunday? If you coming out here this Sunday, Mr. Chief Brown, I'm gonna go say hello to you. I'm pulling up to the stadium. I'm gonna go say what's up to you, man. We can actually let's. I want to test. I want to test how passionate you about your team, man. Nice. Well, when you come out here, Mr. A. Cole Al K, you let Savage know, and I'm gonna pull up on you, and we gonna discuss the Chiefs, your fandom. We gonna discuss in the physical form because I don't, I don't take it that you're not a good guy. I just take bandwagons as probably the cowards of the NFL. That's all. I think a bandwagon. There's a lot of aspect of being a coward. It kind of tells two different stories to a person. Uh, yeah. You just let me know, buddy. You let me know. Like you let me know the day that you come out here, I'm gonna pull up on you and I'm gonna come talk to you about your decisions. And hopefully you have good energy. But if you don't have good energy, I got some boxing gloves in this. See, I got boxing gloves. If you don't have good energy, buddy, I got boxing gloves that we can talk about it that way also, and we can talk about who's the Browns and the Chiefs. See, I got these right here. So that's what I really wanna. That's what I really wanna see. I got the boxing gloves. We got two pairs too, and I got a ring too, buddy. We got these ones. We got these ones. We got another one. So we could actually talk. It'd be a beautiful thing, buddy. My guy, OG. Bring the bot. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Big A-Co. Nice. Hell yeah. Let's do it, man. Hey, and I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Because there's a lot of people that have that energy in comment sections and stuff. So next month, I'm gonna tag you in. I'm gonna tag you in the DM aspect, and I need you to stay communicated up with me because the moment that you come out here, I need you to hit me up and let me know that you're out here. Hey, what's good with you? Mall High Salute. Mall High Salute. I never put on another town. Who does that? Where do they do that? Where do they do that? Where do they put stuff in the comments and where do they wear other teams' jerseys? Both teams make you look dumb as hell. Man. Hell yeah, bro. That's what we do. That's what we do. I love energy. I love that energy. You know? And we call it where I'm from, we call it like friendly phase. Like you're a sub, bro. I don't have disrespect. I just disrespect bandwagons. I don't like them. But like where I come from, friendly fades are all. That's what we do, man. Friendly fades. And we have a beer. We could have a beer, but we have to friendly fade over your decisions, bro. Well, anyways, man, I'm about to get in this young gym. I'm headed in the gym. I'm headed in the young Jimmer gym. I'm about to go get off some of this steam. Mall high salute to everybody, man. It's no disrespect, but you're disrespecting the team. I vow. Nice. And that's what I like, bro. But it has to be the Browns, bro, because it's fuck the Queefs, bro. I don't disrespect the Browns too much. But hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about, bro. If you're willing to fight over your team, then you saying a little something, man. There's a lot. You know, if you're willing to fight over the squadron, bro, you saying something. I love that shit, man. You know what it is, bro. I'm about to go in this gym, though. I got me an energy drink. Boom. Look, it got the do dirties. Don't even trip, pimp. Do dirties on. I gotta get pumped up. Pumped up for this session, man. Mall high salute for aggression. Oh, this is the truth right here, though. Boom. Let's put something in the drink, man. Okay. So he's getting trained. That's a trick. Deep tone. So this is what you do, my people. This is what you do. You see this right here? We're about to get turned up. We about to get turned up. We put this in the little drink. Woo! Yak 'em. Go knock off some shoulders and chest. Happy holidays, man. Happy holidays. New Year's Eve, man. New Year's Eve. We're probably me and the homie Who Ride probably gonna do a live stream for New Year's Eve. Damn, 2025. 2025, bro. We're already here. We're already at this aspect, bro. A new year, new wave, new everything, bro. I'll be working at the gate 10. Hey, George, are you gonna be at the game this year? I mean, are you gonna be at the game this week? If you are, let me know, bro. I'm gonna go turn up with you, bro, for a quick second. I'm gonna go turn up, say what's up, and we'll get it going. But to the next time, man, mall high salute to everybody. Shout out to the whole squadron, bro. Y'all be good. Hey, y'all enjoy your day, man. Hey, this Sunday, though, I'll be at the game, bro, tailgating. So if you're over there, bro, you want to meet up, I'm going to come say what's up to you if you're at the gate. Come say what's up, bro, because you know what it is. But mall high salute. Y'all take care of yourself, man. Have a good day.